I'm David Martin, and this week on 60 Minutes, I reported on Operation Warp Spe, the government's crash program to inoculate 300 million Americans against COVID-19. One pharmaceutical company participating in the program is Emergent Bio-Solutions in Baltimore. Their vice president, Sean Kirk, gave me a tour of the sterile facility where they are bulk manufacturing COVID vaccines. We suited up to take a look around.
This is one of our core manufacturing suites where we exercise and produce the large-scale vaccine. This is the middle stage, if you will. Vaccines are developed further, quote-unquote, upstream. We then take the platform from our partner organizations. We are able to assist them in scaling up and manufacturing the bulk drug substance here. It then leaves here and moves to another facility where it gets filled into the final vial presentation you're used to seeing when you're getting a vaccination at the clinic.
So what is going in and out through those tubes?
That large-scale bioreactor before you has within it a rich broth that is used to grow the biological foundation of this manufacturing process.
For those of us who never got past biology in junior year of high school, you're basically making a soup in there.
It is a very well-controlled, highly defined soup.
And into that soup, you're going to introduce the virus.
That's right. That's right.
So for this process right here, how long does it take to get from the beginning to the end?
These are multi-stage processes. It can take several weeks to move from the very first step to ultimately the shipping of the material out of our facility to the contract fillers.
Are you producing now?
We are.
So you're manufacturing how many vaccines right now?
We are primarily focused on the large-scale manufacturing of 2 AstraZeneca and Johnson & Johnson's vaccine candidates. This facility has 4 manufacturing suites. It was designed with a pandemic response capability in mind.
So how many dose equivalents is that when you're operating all 4 lines?
At max capacity, when you look across the candidates that we're working on, we expect to be able to produce hundreds of millions of doses over the coming year or so.
So there must be other people doing this as well, because hundreds of millions sounds like a lot, but it's not enough.
There are multiple COVID-19 vaccine candidates on the Operation Warp Spe top tier list that are being worked on not only by our organization, but by other companies as well.
A single dose of vaccine is very small, but to give you some idea of what it takes to produce hundreds of millions of these, take a look at this. 1 aisle in 1 warehouse of 1 company. And it's vials, vials, vials all the way down. Right now you're working on AstraZeneca and Johnson & Johnson, but if they don't get approved, would you manufacture some other vaccine?
Should one of those candidates fall by the wayside due to a failure to demonstrate safety or efficacy in the clinic, we expect the U.S. government would then pivot us to focus on another vaccine candidate, and we have the technological capability to do so.
So one way or the other, you're going to be manufacturing hundreds of millions of doses over the next year or so.
I would expect that we will remain in this fight until the fight is won.